everybody, welcome back to more Return to the Jungle action. This is Return to the Jungle number 5 and this is of course the semi-finals as well, technically round 2. It will be played on Amazonia. So on the top right we got NoobyXD spawning over here as the pink undead, opening up with Crypt, it's not Crypt, this is DK, or rather Hero First build order. On the bottom left we got Breezeey over here, spawning over here as the pink. We'll refer to this as grey. Both of them can't be pink. It's rather light pink and dark pink. It's rather light pink and dark pink. Breezeey played human the last time, so it appears that Breezeey plays more than one race. Let's see how he plays orcs over here. This is of course Amazonia. You want to consider the distance between both of the bases. Strategies such as for Farseer 1 can work out really well, and it appears that we're gonna see a Farseer first by Breezeey. Voodoo Launch coming in, may pick up some items before heading in toward the enemy base. Acolyte coming in to check up the hero, and the hero for NoobyXD was, I think we already detected that to be a Death Knight early on. Thankfully the game isn't lagging a lot. It's fine so far. Scout Acolyte patrolling that area. He wants to know the hero badly, and he knows it about now. What's Nooby's behavior going to be now? Is he going to go for a rush? From what it seems like he is, as he kills a frog, gets some skeleton warriors. He will try to engage with the Farseer on the spot. No, NoobyXD going in for creeping, knowing that it is a Farseer coming in. Going with that less number of units for creeping would be really bad. Here comes the Farseer with some Spirit Wolves. NoobyXD dealing a lot of damage to his own units using that static shield. Of course those are just skeleton warriors, but they are your units for the time being, and you definitely need them. And Breezeey getting a kill on one of those skeleton warriors. Now trying to deal some damage on the Death Knight for Nooby. Here comes a few more skeletons. Death Knight down to 50%. The Wolfhound has sounded. It is night time. Units will have a bit less vision. Death Knight down to about 30% HP. Managed to kill one of the Spirit Wolves, it appears. Tech is coming. Wormhole is coming. We may very well see some headhunters later on. Second hero for Farseer first is usually a Torn Chieftain. Against Undead it can work really well. A bit of a lag spike there. Breezeey going in from the other side. We'll try to harass the gold line. There's really so much you can do with just level 1 Spirit Wolves to an undead base that is guarded with a Nerubian tower and has pretty much a complete walled off gold line with 1 or 2 opening max. NoobyXD should be fine. Doing exactly what he needs to do, go out, get some creeping done. having some real bad slag spikes today. Farseer taking some hits, gonna have to back out after he crept out this camp here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Breezeey picked up a Pit Lord as the second hero. Interesting. I wouldn't really consider Pit Lord to be more than the Torrent Chieftain, but let's see how he plays the game. The first spell that he went for is Howl of Terror, which is sort of an underrated spell in my opinion, because Howl of Terror reduces the damage that enemy players deal to your units by 30%. That's the level 1. Level 2 will decrease the damage more, and level 3 will basically decrease the damage to 50%. So if you actually go for that, you're reducing the enemy's damage output by 50%. That can be something huge. And quite frankly, as I said, it's very underrated. The heroes are still level 1 though for Breezeey. On NoobyXD side, at least he has the Death Knight at level 2. Lich is out now, and Breezeey going to creep out at NoobyXD's camp, which is right in front of his base. Some troll headhunters coming in. Scout Skeleton Warrior going to be super annoying. Fortification coming in. Reinforced defenses. Double barracks. It's gonna be double barracks play, and I don't see any bestiary or anything, so it's just gonna be headhunters, it appears. A nice chain lightning, followed up with a Howl of Terror. 1 kill on the Fiend. NoobyXD gotta be careful not to lose any of them. He did have enough mana for that. Not sure if he had it on cooldown or not. 1 more Fiend being attacked. Now he has it on cooldown. Chain lightning. NoobyXD tried to take out that 1 headhunter there. He got forced back by Breezeey. Breezeey playing really well in this game so far, as compared to his last game when he played as human. And Breezeey will be going in for a 3rd hero as well. And the 3rd hero is going to be the Torrent Chieftain.
A player's forces are under attack.
Destroyer upgrades coming in, more Fiends. NoobyXD may want to switch into some abominations later on. While he lurks around the map, kinda hopeless, looking for creep camps. He gets to his Goblin Merchant camp and finds what he needs over there. While Breezeey is a bit on the far side of the map, creeping some merc camps, and he's gonna go for the red one. Probably not. He probably should go for the expansion for expansion of Newbie, that is.
A player's forces are under attack.
And NoobyXD seems to be wanting to do the same thing. He will try to take out the expansion camp for Breezeey. Effective strategy that you can use, and sending skeleton warriors again and again to detect what's going on, what's cooking up. Breezeey is completely reliant on an army of berserks here.
Forces are under attack.
Torrent Chieftain does need level 2 to get that Endurance aura. Breezeey already has a Devotion aura going on that Pit Lord of Stormwind, of course. First Abomination out for NoobyXD. And oh, that Fiend! That Fiend's gonna be trapped. Fiend will be picked off. NoobyXD detecting some peons on the way. He will make short work of them. And what do we have here? NoobyXD picking up a Dark Ranger as the third hero and will use those peons as its first target. NoobyXD forced to use the TP as Breezeey comes right behind him. Now's a good time for Breezeey to creep this camp out, try to get his Torn Chieftain to level 2. The Pit Lord may also reach level 3 in this one. Cleave is also pretty good. Cleave is the second ability that the Pit Lord went for. Maybe send a Torn Chieftain over here to creep this one out, because it just needs a bit more. And so does the Pit Lord actually. Creeping one more camp would be a better option for Breezeey before he goes in for an assault. Scroll of Protection being picked up by NoobyXD. He doesn't have any escape routes though. No TP. Wait a second. He does have a Potion of Invul, so he does have one escape route. He doesn't have a TP, but not having a TP can be a really bad thing. And NoobyXD is about to creep jack Breezeey over here, trying to deal a lot of damage. Of course, those piercing damage will not be dealing too much to those berserks, but they will be dealing a lot of damage to your units. NoobyXD trying to get ahead of this fight. Oh, whoa, what do we have here? Breezeey picking up a skirt bone chimes as well. So the Torn Chieftain has 3 auras right now. Amazing. We have a 3-way fight over here right now. NoobyXD versus Breezeey versus the creeps. Wait a moment, Breezeey bought those things. The creeps are dead. These units belong to Breezeey. NoobyXD losing a lot of units. He forced a TP on Breezeey though, but not before he basically lost the majority of his army actually. If you look at the food count, he's currently sitting at a 47, but he actually lost a lot. Not saying that Breezeey didn't lose a lot, but Breezeey actually doing the right thing of buying those mercs. Without those mercs, he would have fallen. The TP was forced, but he managed to kill a lot of units at the end, from what I understand. NoobyXD not gonna go back, not gonna rely on his base from what I can see. He will go outside and he will go for some creeping. Little does he know that his expansion is already crept out. When he was creeping out his enemy's expansion, that's exactly when the enemy crept out his. Merc camp is already taken, and NoobyXD will not be aware of this one either. But what's not taken is the Granite Golem camp, but that is a big challenge. NoobyXD will go in for the assault. No one will take that challenge right now. This is a 54 army of NoobyXD against the 46 army of Breezeey, but Breezeey is the one in the driver's seat. NoobyXD is the one hightailing away. Torn Chieftain trying to get a nice stomp across, it appears. Didn't really quite get that across. Sending the Pit Lord in. The Pit Lord will not take damage from the Death Coil, so I would say that this is actually a brilliant move against Death players. Get a Pit Lord, it won't be taking any damage from Death Coils. It'll take damage from Frost Nova, but you have one less thing to worry about, and you have a tank that can take a lot of hits. There's a lot of micromanagement being messed up over here from what I see by NoobyXD. Of course, the units are a bit confusing because of the color. Can't change them either, but that's fine. It's Orc versus Undead, at least you know that much. Breezeey also lost a lot of units in that fight, I would say, and Breezeey attacking that cage for nothing. Probably a misclick or something. He is training Berserks out of the double barracks. He isn't going for any kind of attack upgrades though. I'm rather surprised to see Breezeey only with one defense upgrade on those Berserks. At this stage of the game, he would have at least have one attack upgrade, perhaps the second one as well. On Nooby side, Nooby hasn't done any upgrades for his unit either. And ooh, Breezeey has an expansion set up. That's something we completely missed out. And he also has fortified towers there. Here comes the army of Breezeey. Nice stomp across the units of NoobyXD. NoobyXD's team. Death Knight doesn't have anything. Don't know. Death Knight bites the dust. Not having a TP cost Nooby the game in this one. And GG. So Breezeey advances to the finals.